I am not saying it at the beginning without someone saying something first.
Fine, fair enough, Ginger Kitten, fair enough. As you know, we are starting another story with Ginger Kitten. I'm sure y'all have met him already. In any case, this is a Izumi story. The shifts will be told later. In this story, we're going to start off with Izumi being the older sibling. As you can see, Izuku has a quirk called Berserker. We'll explain it later. Izumi has Hazashi's quirk. He can breathe fire. And before we start, I believe Ginger Kitten has something to say.
Remember to like and subscribe. Also, why do you keep calling me Gender Kitten? At least that's
Ginger!
why. Okay, because for some reason, what I'm hearing is Gender Kitten, and I was confused.
You can't be a gender if you're ace.
I
Stop being a weird
I
cat.
know, I know. That's why I was confused.
We act like siblings even though we're from different countries. In any case, uh, in this story, Izumi is the older sister of Izuku and she has her father's quirk. Speaking of her father, who still works in America to support his wife and kids, neither is neither is going to have one for all. That's not happening. But who's getting one for all? Spoilers. I'll tell you in part two. Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not. Exactly. In any case, I need to speed this up because we're at 1 minute and 40, and I don't want to do another 30-minute video. That'd make Kitten kind of mad. In any case, we'll start in middle school. I believe Ginger Kitten has the cheat sheet about what that is in UK standards. I think it's like
It's
grade
basically just
6 to grade
high.
9, right?
We call them years, but whatever. It's basically just the first half of high school over here in the
Fair
UK.
enough. Yeah. Uh, We started with them in middle school. Izumi has her spot where she sits during breakfast. She meets some regulars, some new potheads from time to time. After breakfast, they leave class. Izumi enters her homeroom, very clearly high. Would you like to add anything to that, real quick, Kitten? Like how her class went? Anything? Any particulars?
Her teacher noticed she was high, but unlike most teachers who would scold her for it, said, "I will not scold you if you give me the good stuff," as he is also a pothead.
She says, "You just bought some this morning." Fine. Pulls a bag out of her backpack and chucks it at his face.
Catches it and says, "Good." Smokes it right there and then.
You really should smoke a bag of weed right in the middle of class. That's not going to be good for the rest of the day. But well, let's not worry about how that teacher's going to get home. Don't worry about it. He'll just sleep in class. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll just sleep after school. Don't worry about it. In any case, we after she does all her work, she meets up with Bakugo and Izuku after school. Izumi, Izuku, and Bakugo talk about going to UA and what their hero rankings would be after graduation. In this story, Bakugo is a little bit more chill, but not really. Um, he claims he's gonna be number one. He claims Izumi will be number two or number one if she could be like the great Nana Shimura. And so Izuku will make a perfect number three, but Izuku claims he'll beat Bakugo.
See, he can, but I don't know if he will.
Yes. In any case, if you would read after the time skip, kid,
Okay.
go.
Zuku is it
We skipped to the UA exams, by the way. I'm sure
Yep.
y'all can read, but yeah.
Azuku, Izumi, and Bakugo meet up in front of UA. They walk in and sit to take the first part of the exam after President Mike explains the physical exam. While waiting for Mike to shut up, Izumi and Bakugo get very high. Like, everyone around them would complain, except everyone around them just so happens to be regulars of Izumi.
Well, except for Ida, who's mad, but Izuku looks using his quirk on his eyes at Ida, literally scaring the shit out of him, so he refuses to stand up, speak, or move at all.
Oh no, he secretly does smoke weed, but he doesn't know it.
Oh, so he's been put. So every time Ingenio makes food for Tenya, there's weed in it. Nice.
Yes, because it's the only way to get him to not act like he's king of the world.
Yes.
Basically, this AU, he's an egomaniac when he's not high, but he doesn't even realize he's high.
I really need to talk to Tensei. I'm starting to think I would love Tensei. In any case, My Hero
Oh,
crushes aside,
I'm making this up.
My Hero crushes aside. Let's get back to the story. So Kid doesn't get mad at me again. Um,
Oh,
after after Izumi and Bakugo get extremely high, they go to a location to wait for the exam. Bakugo decides to take a nap.
yeah. Izumi and Bakugo and Nezuko all just, after Bakugo's little nap, to destroy all the 3-pointers, and together they save Mina from the 0-pointer. They then, after finishing the exam, walk home talking about the exam and how easy it was.
The grass.
Oh no, the grass. What
Right.
part should I start at though? Like, should
Uh,
I start after the part they talk about how easy it was?
yes. Screw it, since we're
Sorry.
taking too long. When Izuku and Izumi get home, they eat food Inko made and go to their separate rooms after the exams. While in that room, however, while Izumi's in her room, however, she is clearly very stoned. So she eats all the snacks in her room, going, I'm gonna have to restock those. And then just gets stuck to her bed because she is now all the high. That's not how it works, but she's like toasted. She's fucked. In any case, if you'll take the next morning for me, kid.
The next morning, Izumi and Izuku go to the kitchen and eat breakfast with Inko and talk the about their leaving out Izumi activities.
Oh, they talked about UA.
Okay. We talked about UA leaving out the activities that the Izumi is doing.
Yes. They talked about their lives and shit, and
After
Izumi said nothing
breakfast,
about the fact that she's a
Izumi
pot
leaves
salesman.
to hang out at Momo's house. You know, doing stuff that a weed smoking badass and a rich girl that can make whatever the hell she wants would be doing. Hint, hint.
I'm sure you're gonna have to explain it to the listeners at home why Izumi and Momo are not a ship in this, but they're very clearly business partners. Because I've explained this to you.
Momo and Izumi hang out, talk about UA, their hero ideas, and business. Izumi and Momo spend the night at Momo's. Not in the same bed though. They have separate beds.
Yeah, Momo created a
In the
bed for
morning,
Izumi.
yeah, that's how. In the morning,
She also
Izumi heads
creates the
home.
weed. If y'all didn't get it, by the way.
In the morning, Izumi heads home with more weed. When she gets home, she's going to her room to change. After changing, she enters the kitchen to eat breakfast.
Yeah, because the next morning. I still remember how long it takes them to receive their entrance letters.
She literally wrote after a few days they received
Yeah, I
it.
know
So
because I don't know the exact number.
After a few days, they received their entrance letters. Izumi, Izuku, Bakugo, and Momo passed their exams. Thoroughly excited. Hinata didn't pass his, because fuck him,
Yeah,
and the rest of 1A goes as canon.
yeah.
On the first day of UA, Izumi, Bakugo, and Momo come to class very high. Uh, they enter 1A, then sit and wait for class to start, as Izumi gives people in class the orders they placed last night.
Yeah, she's not gonna do that because Aizawa is watching, and she knows that.
Okay, I didn't know that he was in the room yet.
He's always in the room! He's asleep! He's not dumb!
Okay, so I wasn't aware he was in the room yet.
He's
Okay, so
always in the room in every opening. Do you not see him? In every rewrite? The fact that he's just there?
I thought he entered through the door.
He never does that. He's always already in there. In every
I'm an
scene.
idiot, okay? Okay, I'm an idiot. Anyway, so she doesn't do that. You're gonna have to cut that out.
Probably not. I'm gonna leave your failure in because that's funnier.
True. And
We're humans, we're fallible. Azawa speaks, telling them firmly, and coldly tells them to put their uniform on and meet him in the field for his test.
Izumi changes into changes. Izumi changes in the ladies' changing room and asks Momo for adrenaline.
Adrenaline pill.
Is this happening today? Adrenaline pill. As Momo and Izumi use it to sober up. Jiro talks to Izumi and Momo about doing drugs. Izumi says to Momo, "I don't like it either." But
She says to Jiro.
Huh?
Notice the script. Izumi says to Jiro after Jiro got mad, "I don't like it either, but I'd rather not take a test in UA high. If you keep this secret, I'll give you free weed for a while, if you wish."
All the girls then leave.
Yeah.
Now I look at the students. Students?
Wait. I want to add something because I find this funny.
Okay.
Bakugo did not need an adrenaline pill because his toxic masculinity gives him the power to will himself out of being high.
Okay.
There we go. Now you can keep on.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I now look at the students. Izumi Midoriya and Katsuki Bakugo step forwards. They both step forward. Sensei? He stands down and looks at them. You both broke All Might's record. However, you, Izumi Midoriya, tested Bakugo in the mental exam by 1 point, so you get to choose who goes first. Bakugo and Izumi look at each other, say, "Ladies first." Izumi says, "I'll go first, Sensei." Izumi throws the ball, then breathes fire at it to make it fly 306.09 kilometers.
Is it kilometers? And fuck it. Yeah.
Bakugo throws and gets the same as cannon. Zuku throws and gets 279.79 kilometers. What the fuck do you want? I'm busy.
Sorry, we had an introduction from a giant furry ape. In any case.
He's not even that hairy.
His name is Himbo. He's an idiot. Where were we?
Still. Zuku throws and gets 279.79 kilometers. The rest goes as canon, except with Zuku being able to use his quirk to its fullest. Pardon me. As our tests end, Zuku falls to his knees in pain, suffering and agony. Izumi and Bakugo run to Izuku, brother / Izumi. Clearly, you can tell who said which. Izumi
Yeah.
looks around. Momo, the rag. Momo runs over and two rags as they rub his face and arms. So, Izumi, by this is what you meant by his quirk is his only weakness. Izumi, yes, he's not immune to pain. Compute, completely,
Completely.
completely.
Like there's
After
supposed
that,
to be an awkward silence for a minute.
yeah, I know. I said
Completely,
completely.
yeah.
I actually, yeah.
Yeah.
After that, Aizawa reveals the scores. Oh, Hagakure, you will have extra class.
But he does not expel her. Keep that in mind. Remember that.
Potential.
Yes.
He
Important.
sees the potential in someone that can go invisible.
Yes.
Momo gets finished helping Izuku and goes over to the 1A girls and invites them over to her house after school so they can get to know each other better. Your turn now.
Oh, dang it. I have to do the romance stuff that I'm not good at. In any case, Momo walks. Momo. They walk to Momo's house, Izumi and Momo together, whisper about relationships. Momo asks Izumi if she found any cute girls yet. Izumi blushes. Izumi asks Momo if she met any cute boys. Momo blushes. Momo and Izumi walk to Momo's house together and prepare to sleep over. I believe it's your turn in the script, kitten.
Once they get to Momo's house, they see drug police hiding behind the bins to do a drug bust and they open the door.
Momo looks at them, kind of annoyed, and goes, "Really? Really? You're gonna ruin my slumber party." She reaches a person and pulls out her largest bill. I don't know yen, but
It's
it.
probably like yeah, 1,000 yen or 100,000 yen, which is
Either way, it's
basically
the largest bill in their currency. For us, for me here in America, it would probably be a Benjamin.
100 yen is $1. 100,000 is like $1,000.
Yes. In any case, she says this is the closest you're ever going to get to drugs in a Yo-Yo Rosu house.
The
And
head police officer there says as it's disgruntled goes, fine, takes it and leaves.
Momo watches and says, "Well, that worked." She then looks at Izumi and goes, "Let's prepare for the slumber party. I don't want to deal with this crap." Momo and Izumi finish preparing for the slumber party and Ginger Kitten.
About at about 8:30 p.m., most of the girls, except Ya,
Uraka.
yes,
Ochaka Uraka.
Uchoku, Uraka, or as I call her, Uraka. Uraka arrives. Half an hour
Yep.
later, she arrives late along with Toro,
Yeah, the Invisible Girl. Yeah.
Invisigo.
They talk about feelings and cute boys and whatever you do in a slumber party. Honestly, I was always with the
I
guys doing violent stuff and death rituals, so I don't know what goes on there.
I have no clue because I've never been to a slumber party. Unless you
Your
count
age, they might actually
sleeping,
invite you though.
like, as a child for being tubby. I was never invited to slumber parties.
Yeah.
Like, unless you count sleeping with your feet in your brother's face and his feet in your face in the same bed as a slumber party, then I've never had one.
TMI, my man. TMI. Let's not talk about what position that could be considered. And in any case,
Wait, what?
don't worry about it. In any case, it's almost the 20-minute mark in the video. Do you want to stop it, or do you think we should add more to it?
Let me say one thing before you end it.
All right.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, go to Ginger Kitten, my channel. Will probably be in the description below.
It's been in every description
So,
he's been in. If y'all will pay attention and watch it, you'll be grand. I don't like doing the whole this is my channel, blah blah blah. Do the thing. No, I'm not doing that. I'm letting my special guest do it for me.
here's the thing though. I barely have any subscribers. Thus, I don't have enough motivation to actually have a consistent upload schedule. So I'm trying to get more people so that I can actually give myself motivation.
You know how you get more people? Consistency. That's why I barely have 2 subscribers because I barely post. I try to do it once a week, but work stuff. And you guys will never bloody join the call.
I only didn't join yesterday because I was pissed all day. I wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone. Friend, family, you name it, I was going to slap whoever talked to me.
You can't slap me from over there in the UK. And even if you did, what's that gonna do?
Here's the thing though. When I'm pissed for no reason whatsoever and not in the mood to talk to people, I have not realizing it, attempted to slap people that.
And go.
Just to give a quick explanation for Deku's quirk in this AU, his quirk is called Berserker, as you know from the beginning. This quirk allows the user to temporarily be invulnerable, super strong, and super fast. The only weakness with this quirk is that when it wears off, the user receives all the pain at once. So if this person was to get stabbed while using their quirk, they would not feel it, but it would still do the damage. But the second their quirk stops working, they instantly feel all the pain of being stabbed for that time all at once.
But what's funny is while the quirk's active, it won't let you die. Like it'll heal you too. But you'll still feel the pain.
Yeah.
So like imagine like being shot and stubbing your toe at the exact same time. Well, here's the thing. That's now amped to 10 because he's taking all of his wounds. He could face All Might in his berserker state. But he's going to have to sit in the infirmary for hours after.
That would just be molested by Recovery Girl.
You know me too well. Hey guys, that was the quick. You already know how Izumi's quirk works. She can breathe fire. But yeah, that was the quick going over of her quirk. I told y'all we were going to go over it eventually. And